To election news now, and until 1960, Status First Nations people in Canada were not permitted to vote in provincial or federal elections. Now, during the provincial election in Saskatchewan, the new Democrat Party is urging the Indigenous community to get out and vote. Saskatchewan's official opposition party, the NDP, announced a commitment to work with First Nations and Métis leaders to implement Truth and Reconciliation Commission calls to action and missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls' final reports on a provincial level. Nippy Albright, the NDP candidate for Saskatoon City Centre, is seeking re-election. She notes that Indigenous peoples did not see themselves represented in the legislature in previous elections. Issues affecting them were ignored. This time, she's representing Indigenous peoples and their issues at the provincial level. Nippy Albright calls the Indigenous voting population a sleeping giant that must be awakened.
This is an opportunity to make your voice matter, to tell the governments that your voice will no longer be muzzled, it will no longer be ignored, and that the issues that you bring up and that you're impacted by will be raised.
Voting week has already begun in Saskatchewan, with polls open till October 28th, which is Election Day, but the polls will be closed on Sunday the 27th.